I've been with Openway for 4 years, and when I came, I was very new to the industry of fintech and all this stuff, to banking, very new. And when I came to Openway, I was overwhelmed by the discussions which were this time in company, because it was this time when my colleagues in product development and in R&D, they were having very hot discussions about
our products, all the ones that we are discussing today. And for the presentations, you have
Wilfred, we can hear you. So, yes, two topics. Which technology will win for mobile payments? Will it be NFC or QR code payments? And it is very interesting that and for Openway, it was really hard discussions, because we need to invest in some technology to develop the solution. And what we have now, we have both. And it's interesting to see how in different markets, different technologies take place and develop. So I decided to describe you all the opportunities for QR code payments which are possible on Way4 platform by telling you the story of my friend Olivier. Olivier is a real person, at least in my head. So meet Olivier. Olivier is a tourist that has just landed in Nairobi, and he's going to have his fascinating vacation here. But however, Olivier is a little bit concerned about the way he's going to pay for goods and services, because traditional cash doesn't seem secure and it is not very convenient because you need to exchange it, all these fears. He doesn't like it. He is a very, revenue-oriented person. Also, he is not very sure if local merchant will accept his home credit and debit card. So he's thinking what to do. But then he has an idea. He sees an attractive banner by a major Kenyan bank promoting new QR code services. So right at the airport, he downloads the app, issues virtual card inside this app, makes top up from his home credit card, and now he's all set and ready to try new service. So the sun shines very bright and it is hot, so very soon Olivier gets very thirsty and he decides to find some merchant to buy some water. He sees the merchant. He feels very lucky when he sees a QR code displayed on the merchant kiosk, so he goes there, he scans the code, confirms the amount to be paid, and at the same time he and the merchant receive real-time notification about the payment, and he gets his water, so he's happy and not thirsty anymore. But then he is upset again, because the airline lost his baggage and he doesn't have any clothes to wear. But he's a bright mind, so he decides to surf the internet and find the web shop. He finds some web shop with clothes, selects what he wants, and at the checkout web page he sees that merchant website generated a code, a QR code, so he scanned the QR code, confirms the amount, and he is very confident about this purchase because he knows that there is two-step payment process. Now his money was blocked on his account, but not yet moved to the merchant because it will be done only after the delivery. So delivery agent arrives, they discuss the weather, then delivery agents show the code. But before that, Olivier checks the delivery, it looks fine, all the clothes are okay. So he scans finally the second code, confirms the delivery, confirms the transaction, and the money moved to the merchant, and Olivier gets his clothes, he's happy again. In the evening, Olivier is having dinner with his friends to try Kenyan cuisine, which is delicious, and he's so happy with the dishes, so he decides to pay for everyone, to pay the whole check. He's a generous person. It is very easy because waiter shows him QR code. Olivier scans the QR code, checks the amount, adds tips for the waiter, which makes him very happy. And after that, he is continuing to having dinner. But his friends also are very generous people, so they decide to share the bill with him. It is very easy because Olivier generates the new code in his app. His friends scan the code and send specific amount of money to Olivier. So Olivier is rich and happy. And now Olivier is going to try a real African safari. So he wakes up very early and goes to the national park. However, the line is very long, so it makes Olivier upset again. But no need to despair, because he's a bright mind. And he notices the QR codes displayed on the ticket office windows. So he scans this code. He selects the type of ticket he's going to buy. He purchases the ticket inside the app, so the ticket now stored in his app, and he's ready to try safari. So now Olivier is very confident about QR code payment services, because he understands that it is a good way to shop both in store and online. Also, it is quite good customer experience, and it saves time. And more, Olivier's friends join him in discovering all these QR code payments. So what about you?